Uh, Hello, Bhargavi. Yeah, my screen is visible, right? Okay. So, let me show my lab setup so you can identify, you can understand what I'm going to explain real time. Okay, that's why I opened my lab setup. Okay. So, my GUI will be different because it is a Linux OS. Okay, not a Windows, but same thing only. Okay. Coming here. Yeah, SSH, right? Today we can see what is SSH and how to connect like that we can see. Okay, in theoretical it is simple only, but why I open the lab setup means you can understand easily and clearly. That's why. Okay, for example, 1 minute. Okay, these are the VMs. Okay, but it is in powered up state. Okay, we can't connect if the server is in powered up state, so we have to make it is power on. Okay, and all VMs should be in same network. I mean same Wi-Fi or same network should be in the same network. Then only they can able to interconnect. Okay, I mean able to SSH or able to ping. If not, we have to. mm if not means we have to add it in our network. Okay, that will be a different part. Okay, that we can discuss after some time. But in this case, we can see how to connect SSH, what is SSH, and how it will work like that. We can see. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. I will try power on. My screen is visible, right? Good only for you. Okay. Okay, in this VM I am going to power on. Okay, it is in powered up state, so we can't able to connect, but we have to make it as power on. Then only we are able to connect. Okay, okay, I am powering on it. Okay, so it is a Linux 8. Okay, virtual Linux 8. Same to RHEL 8 and CentOS 8 like that. It is another type of OS, but same setup will be there. All Linux setup will be there. Okay, I mean configuration, same configuration will be there. Yeah, but I have installed. Okay, but I have installed here. Okay, so and this many OS I have installed. If installation means that will take another maximum of 40 minutes. But I have installed a very long time before, so I just run it. If you run this means it will make it is power on. Okay, this is a virtual box. Okay, this is a virtual box, not a VMware. But in office or some other environment they will use VMware only. But this is a virtual box. It is a pay, not it is a free and open source version, so I am using that one. And also it is simplified, more simplified compared to VMware. Okay, now it is powered on. We can see it is in power on state. I know the users. What are the users in the server? Okay, 1 minute. So I am able to log in. We can see the server is up. Just 1 minute uptime. We can see it is 1 minute only up because now only we have powered on, right? So and also we know which user as I am logged in. So who am I command tells I am the user of VENOM venom 0. Okay, this is the user I have logged in. Okay, now coming to what is SSH means, it is used to connect the servers internally. Okay, internal network. Okay, over the secure cell. In SSH means it is a secure cell connectivity like that meaning. Okay, so it used to connect. Okay, Okay, it is a secure cell connectivity only. Meanwhile, I me also will take note and I will give it to you. It is one of the open source version which is published by OpenBSD. There is a one thing one 1 minute, where is that? One of the biggest open source is there OpenBSD. These guys only introduced the Open SSH. Okay, it is used for internal connectivity. These are the networking oriented operating system. Okay, in previously it is open for network related thing, but then after it introduced for all of the environment, all of the computing desktop, wherever we are connecting remotely, that is used by Open SSH and Open SSL. Okay, these guys only published the Open SSH. Okay, 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 okay. I will. Okay, it used to connect the remote server and the computer. Okay, our server or desktop like that. So I will explain. Okay, 1 minute. This is my desktop. Okay, you can see this is my desktop. 1 minute. Okay, but my VM is hosted in different laptop. Okay, that is I have opened this one of the RDP session. This is a software used to connect the remote server. Okay, no machine like that. So I have opened means we can see another desktop. See, this is another desktop. Here I have installed Open VirtualBox and OS also. Okay, see you can see two desktop, right? This in the lizard logo. This is my primary desktop. This is my laptop only. From that laptop, I have connected to another laptop. This is Linux Mint. This is the OS. Okay, here you can see M letter, right? Yeah, this is a Linux Mint. Okay, from there I have installed the VirtualBox and I have opened the Linux, which is running. They are running the Linux. Okay, if you want to connect the server, remote server means you should have the IP or host name. Okay, I have opened in the terminal in my laptop. Okay, this is my laptop. We can see by IPA command we can see the IP address. Okay, 1 minute. This is the IP address. In my desktop IP is 1.24. Okay, but my VirtualBox IP I have opened the VirtualBox. Here we can see that will be a different one. Here I have logged in, right? It is now just now only we have powered on, right? If you put IP space A, that gives the IP. Okay, it is not in the network. Okay, here we can see the IP is different, 10.2.5. Able to see. Okay, 10.0.2.15. That is yeah, that is a NAT network. It is not in our network. So if I try to connect my laptop here, you can see we can verify whether it is same network or not. Like that we can verify the ping command, ping uh, 10 dot 0 dot 2 dot 15. If you give that one means it will give fail only. Okay, it will not give, it's not pinging and it is not reachable. Okay, but another desktop, right? I have opened RDP, right? There is a another OS, there is same network. This is the terminal. I have opened it. If I put IPA, it gives one more IP. Here we can see 1.29, right? So IP, how we can see IP means we can find the inet. The where is inet, we can see IP address. Okay, this is the IP. So if I now ping this IP means it will ping. Okay, here we can see ping 192.168.1.29 means it will give ping result. Here we can see it is reachable. 50 session. because in Linux there is a built-in terminal there, but in Windows there is no. So we have installed the putty and we will use same thing only. We have to use putty and same operation we can do from here. Okay, so I'm canceling it and we have to make it as same network. So I have to power it up. Okay, I have to power it up and I have to add it to bridge network. It is a okay. 1 minute. So in BridgeNet, this is the VM we use it to power down, right? So we make it as same network. So I am going to setting. Okay, there is a network. Here we can see NAT, right? Instead of NAT attached to this would be enable network adapter, and here we can see NAT. Instead of NAT, we have to choose bridge adapter. Okay, this is for home network, so we have used the bridge adapter. But in office or some other thing, they will use some kind of network policy. But apart from that, more operations are same only. Okay, how it's connected, how will work, we can explain. But the networking thing in the differs from office to office and environment to environment. But in the operation, how it will be work, that will be same only. So we are in home network, so I'm choosing the bridge adapter and clicking OK. Okay, now again I am going to power it on by the right arrow mark. Okay, if the server is run, then only we are able to connect. Okay, so I know the target server username and password also. Okay, so I know which user we can able to connect like that. I know. Okay, so if you want to connect the server, remote server means by SSH, you should know two things. Basic two things is you should know the user of the target server. What is the user in the target server, and we have to connect like that. You should know. Okay, and second thing is that will be in same network or not like that. Okay, I add here point. Okay, we should know the target user and target network, which is in same network or not like that. Most of the thing that will be in same network only, but I am just giving on information. That's it. So I have logging that server, which is powered on, right? We have changed it to our bridget network, right? If we check the IP of the that will be 192 series. Okay, because we have changed from NAT to uh, bridge adapter. We can see. Yeah, we can see the IP is 192.168 1.25 now we are able to see, right? So it is in same series. Previously we have tried to ping the NAT network. 10.0.2.15 that gives failed, right? It not giving any output. But now we have changed to our home network IP, which is 192.168 1.25. Here, this is the IP I am talking about. Okay, 192 168 1.25. Okay, if so here we can see we are getting ping response. If you suddenly powered up means it will disconnect because the server went power down. Okay, so now I am explain how to connect the remote server. I am in the server. This is the server 1.24. Okay, From that 1.24 to I am connecting 1.25. Meanwhile, I will explain clearly. Host name. Okay, 1 minute. I setting host name to. Okay, okay. But each server having the one name, Bhargavi. Okay. For my laptop, I setting the how you know means you can type host name. Okay, it gives the name of the server, which server we are in. Okay, if you put IPA, it gives 1.24, right? It is the 1. We can't remember IP because it is number format, right? But we can easily remember the name. So this is the 1.24. We can call it as Linux lizard. It is our my lab setup. This is my laptop. Okay. Similarly, we can set the host name for the this server. Here also we can see local local. This is default name, but we can set it as okay. Bhargavi, my laptop got powered up that target server. 1 minute, I will make it as power on and I will come back. Okay. Why means each server, I will explain one thing. Each server having the name instead of IP. We can use it as IP also, but people will not remember the IP. So, but we can remember the name, like server A, server B, like that. Okay. So, in this server, we can set it as 1.24. Okay. From 1.24 to I will connect to 1.25 by the SSH username at target server. We have to use at symbol. Okay. On target server name RIP. I will give these things, okay, basic things you can understand. Okay, 1 minute I will make it as power on and let you know 1 minute. And also one thing in every Linux there is a OpenSSL comes by default. Okay, it is a mandatory and a necessary package. Okay, so it will be there. We not need to install. If need to install means there is a separate ways like each we can install by the install OpenSSH like that. But that will be that will differ from OS to OS. For example, in this OS is a SUSE Linux. Okay, here we have to use zipper install like that. But we not need to focus how to install. That will be in we can you can know what is the OS like that and you can Google it and you can get the exact answers. Okay, but most of the server comes by OpenSSH defaultly, so not need to install. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. It is powering on. 1 minute. See how we can know the server name means this is the username. We can see every Linux system having the name format. If you open the putty or terminal, it will give you this information. Okay, you can see the name right in front of the at symbol. You can see one name right. That is the user I have logged in. If you type who am I, that gives which user I have logged in, like that. I set it as normal name. You can set as your name, like that. Okay, if you want to find the computer name, you have to type host name, server name. It gives the server name. Okay, this is the server Linux lizard. It having the IP of this 1.24. Okay, on okay, the server is powered on. 1 minute, I will make this up. If you want to connect the SSH to the target server, you should know what is the target server and what is the target server name or IP. Okay, so this is the in my point. This is a source server which is 1.24. Okay, this is source server and target server. People call it a different name. Okay, for example, this is a source server, that is destination server, like that. They will talk. Destination server is the same target server only. Okay, okay, from 1.24 to I will connecting the 1.25. 1 minute, it is in powering on only. Okay, I just checking the IP whether it is changed or not, like that, because I am not setting static IP. Okay, it will not change maximum because it is home network and no much more people's here. Yeah, it is, we can see 1.25 only. Okay, here we can how we can there will be a different interfaces like that. Okay, I will explain one more interface also. Um, okay, here you can see IO, right? IO. This is a local. This one we not need to consider. But next one is ENO1, right? ENO1. Able to see in green color. That is the one Ethernet card, LAN card. If I connect the LAN card, that will also will give IP. But I have connected by the Wi-Fi, so it gives this is the one WLAN 0. That is the one interface card, active interface card means that is the one having the IP. Okay. Okay, so like that means if the interface is down means also we are not able to connect the server. We have to make it as up. That will be different part. I'm just giving the one information. Whether it is up or not, like that we can see. Here we can see it is up state. Multicast. Here we can see state is up. So, but in the above one Ethernet card I haven't connected, so it is given down. So Wi-Fi is connected and it is shows up. So it having the IP. Okay, now that my target server is up and running and I am currently connecting the server by the this name SSH space username or target server name or IP. Okay, so now first we are going to try by the IP SSH. I know the user VENOM0 at symbol and then IP of the target server 192.168.1.25. If you type the wrong, it will give first time it will ask yes or no. We have to give yes because it will paste the fingerprint in the authorized key file, one of the authorized key in the sorry known host file in the target server. I will explain. Okay, if you give yes means it will give the password prompt of the target server. You have to type the 1.25 server. This is a user, right? That user password we have to enter. We should not enter the this user's password because we are connecting the target server by the target user. Okay, I know the target server password. I'm just I'm entering the wrong password. We will know what we are getting, like that. Okay, I'm entering the wrong password. If you entering the wrong password, it will give the permission denied. Oh, if I entering the wrong correct password means now I am entering the correct password. So we can see I am connected to, yeah, welcome screen, and also this is a Linux I am using like that we can see, and I have connected from 1.24 to I have connected to 1.25. Here also we can see in the top of the terminal we can see we are in 1.25. Okay, if you put IP, yeah, in the terminal top here you can see in terminal in bracket which user we have logged in the target server we are. So we have connected to the target server. So which is the server name we changed to 1.25. If you reboot or if whatever actions we are making here, it will reflect that server target server not in the our laptop. This is the one of the method. 1 minute I change in the host name of the target server. 1 minute. Host name. Okay. Yeah, now host name is changed. Now I'm trying to reconnect once again. Okay. If you give exit means it will come out from the 1.25. Here we can see server name is 1.25 in top of the terminal, right? If I give exit means it come to 1.24. Okay, 1 minute, sorry. Yeah, it is come to another cell, basic cell. It is automatically changed, right? Which means I'm in the my laptop now, 1.24. So now I'm going to connect once again to target server by the user Venom 0. I'm entering the correct password here. See, it's a server name is changed to target server. Okay. Now know how to connect the server, right? 1 minute. If I am trying to connect I am now trying to connect the instead of IP, I am trying to connect the server name. We will see what will get like that. The Linux is a case sensitive, so we have to use exact name. Okay, the target server. This is okay. 1 minute. Okay, both are the same name only, but the syntax, right? We have used the common case, but here we can see normal text, lowercase letter. So, but in Linux it will consider two names. Okay, so but in the Windows, no issue for the case. The Windows is a case insensitive, but Linux is a case sensitive. Okay, so we have to be careful, and also when we are connecting with Venom 0, that is username is we can see lowercase, right? Venom 0. It's visible clearly, or I have to increase the font. Okay. So if I try to connect with capital V means it will not give anything because there is no capital Venom user, the capital Venom user not in the server. So whatever password you will try, it will give error only. Okay, because in the target server, I'm showing the target server now. I'm typing the ID command, ID the username, ID 1 minute, ID space venom 0. It is small letter. If you give it gives the server name, user ID and group ID where it belongs to like that. If I type ID space capital V, okay, ID space, my network is slow. Capital Venom 0 means it gives no such user like that. So we should know exact user of the target server. Then only we will able to connect, right? So now we are going to connect the host name. I mean the server's name. Okay, Venom 0 at target server. targetserver. It also giving the name error because in the name itself we haven't defined in the hostess file. There is in my laptop there is a one file called hostess, etc hostess. Okay, here we have to define this IP is belongs to this name like that. Then only we are able to connect. So whenever so server no computer know the IP's name. Okay, number digits it will good at. Okay, but not in the names. So name is specially for the human understanding thing. So in this file, in the cat is etc hostess file, we have to define this IP belongs to this name like that. So now I am going to define now sudo vim slash etc hostess. I'm editing the file. Okay, just so we got to type IP 192.168.1.25 space target server TAR. Okay, target server, and you can set sort name also T. Okay, so now after I saving the file, if I try to connect the target server name means we will get the prompt because computer know this target server name is belongs to this IP like that. Okay, here we can see it asking yes or no. If you type yes and correct password, it will connect. Here we can see the host name is changed to target server. Okay, I put the sort name right there. Instead of target, you can type T also. If you type T, it will give prompt. And you have to enter 8486521. Yeah, I will give this one. Okay, now we know how to connect right SSH. Okay, it asking every time it password right. Whenever we are connecting the server, whenever we are connecting to T, okay, whenever we are trying to connect the server, it asking password right. So we can establish passwordless authentication also. So passwordless authentication means only one time we have to enter the password. Then after if you are connecting the server, it will not asking the password. It directly connect like that meaning. So that one also we can do now. Okay, I will explain one of the thing. Whenever we are try to connect here, 1 minute. Okay, it asking. Okay, I explain the what is behind behind the operation. If we put SSH hyphen VVV means 4V means it will give what is happening in the behind. This many thing asking the behind. Okay, this many things will happening in the backend. Okay, so when we put to SSH space hyphen 4V and the username of target server, what are the debugging option we will get. So after then only it will asking the password. Right here we can see this many backend operations will happening there. Okay, okay. 1 minute. Okay, I will explain. There is a one known host file. Okay, in every I'm logging the server and I will explain. One minute. 8486521. So I'm logged in the server. Okay, 1 minute. So I'm in the target server now. Okay, now which user I am in, who am I, it will tells the which user I have logged in, when I'm 0. Okay, if you type pwd means it gives the home directory of the user. Okay, if you put pw means print working directory. Okay, next what is one. Okay, 1 minute. Who am I? I am in the user of Venom VENOM0. I am in the home directory of the user slash home. Every user's home directory will be in the slash home only. For example, if I add one more user, the home directory will be in the same slash home. If I create one user called Hari, okay, so it will the user of Hari's home directory will be slash home slash Hari, like that meaning. Okay, but here we are using the Venom user, so we are in the Venom's home directory. If we put ll, it will give the what are the files in the server. Okay, ls hyphen l also will give. Here we can see total 0, but if you put the ls hyphen la, a for the hidden files, so to show the hidden files in the server. Okay, so if you put the ls hyphen la, it will give this many hidden files. Able to see here, this is the bash history, bash logout, bash profile. Okay, this many thing is there, but one more directory should be there, ls-ld dot ssh, but it is not here. Okay, the ssh directory used for the so to save the uh, known host field, what are the hosts connected to this server, like that. But in this server it's not having, but because it is not created, connecting the password, connecting the server by the password method, so it is not it not having the that directory. Okay, if you establish the passwordless authentication means it will create a one directory called .ssh. Okay, for example, in this server I created two new tab. This is my laptop. Okay, if we put IPA, here we can see this is my laptop. Okay, I am in the user of who am I? This is the user, and I am in the directory of so this user's directory. If I put ls hyphen l, it gives lot of directory because I am using this as laptop. Okay, downloads, documents, music, like that. If I put ls hyphen la, if I put ls hyphen la, it gives much more files. Here we can see .ssh. Okay, in Linux, if you create a file with dot extension means before the dot means it will consider as hidden file. Okay, for example, I am creating one file called touch ej test. If we okay, it is created. If I put ll command means here we can see touch ej test. We can see. Okay, now I am creating the one more file called touch dot ej test one. Okay, it is also created. If we put the command ll command, it will not listing here, but if we put the ls hyphen la or ll hyphen la, it gives the that hidden file. So linux consider, yeah, linux consider. Okay, so similarly there is a one ssh directory for the ssh related thing. Okay, so here we can see ls dot ssh, right? If we gone inside cd dot ssh. Okay, cd for changing the directory. Okay, Here we can see two files, right? Known host and known host dot old, right? Known host is file for the what are the computer connected with this server to this server, like that. If you cat, that means if we cat, that cat used for the read to show the contents of the file. Okay, cat command. I mean, so means read and write, right? That meaning read. So if we cat that known host means we can see what are the servers are connected from this server to that server. Here we can see 1.25 we are connected, right? 1.25 we have connected by another server name, like that. The C target server and T also, because we have connected with a different method, right? So whenever I am trying to connect SSH space hyphen T, it will not take. Yes, SSH space 1 minute. Okay, that my laptop having the hardware issue. That is the reason it is getting disconnected every time. Okay, 1 minute. But this is the basic thing. 1 minute. I am trying to power on once again. Yeah. I will ping the command. I will give the notes, entire notes. Okay, ls hyphen l for the long listing. So it is powered on. So I'm powering on. Okay, so it not able to connect. I will explain in what will the known host will do, like that. Okay, on it. That is the reason I came here. On it. Whenever in the known host is specially for the when we are trying to connect. Remember, right, at the time before, when we try to connect, it will ask yes or no, right, in the first time. So that entry will be saved in the known host file. Okay, so whenever we are trying to connect, it will not ask yes or no 1 second. It will prompt directly password screen. Okay, that is the purpose. This is specially for the recording purpose. What are the servers are connected previously? So like that, it will SSH daemon will check here. So it will not ask much more questions. That is the special purpose, the known host of the file. Okay, if you nullify means, if you delete this end content of the file means, it will ask yes or no once again. Okay, that is the thing. I will 1 minute. I will explain. This is the thing today, Bhargavi. I will explain tomorrow how to connect passwordless authentication, like that, because my laptop that laptop having the hardware issue, so it is powering up quickly every time. So I have to fix it. Then only extension. Yeah. Okay. touch command used to create a file and updating the timestamp. Okay. Okay, for example, if there is a file not in the server, we can, if you put touch space file means it will create the, okay, 1 minute. Here we can see it is created at 11:23, right? The touch file. Okay, so now time is 11:41. Okay, now I am doing the TOUH touch again. That file means timestamp will be changed. So touch command used to update the timestamp, especially for it updating the timestamp. If you put ll command here, we can see 11:41. Okay. Okay, there is a one editor called Vim. Okay, Vim or VI editor we will use in the Linux. That one, that will be a different topic. We will discuss later. Okay, Vim and Nano editor. There will be lots of things, but I am using the Vim editor for the personally and professionally also. So I will explain what will Vim do in the next. Okay, next sessions. Okay, 1 minute, it is powered on. I will explain. I will share my screen. I give the access. You can try to connect once again. Okay, so you can understand. Okay, 1 minute. I will explain the non-host file. I will give the my access so you can try to connect. Okay. Okay, it is powered on. Okay. Okay, where is that one? Yeah. Now we are going to connect the target server. So we not need to use IP because we got defined in the etc hostess file. So we can use the name itself. So server no, this target server name belongs to 1.25 IP like that. Okay. So when we put SSH at server name, it gives prompt only. Directly it giving the prompt, right? So it will not yes or no, right? For example, if I go to the dot .ssh, I am nullifying the file. Nullifying means empty, making empty. Okay, making empty of the file. So here we can see contents, right? Non host file. This many contents. Now I am nullifying the file, non host file. Okay, this is the file used to nullify. This is the command. But this command we have to be careful. Okay, 1 minute, because if there is any important file in Linux, if you use this one means it will erase and the server will the server will not get reboot. So we have to be careful, and if there is anything we have to take the backup of the file. This is the command used to nullify. Okay, before I am doing that one, I will take the backup of the file. Okay, like cp space the file name space underscore 2023 sorry 12 today's date and uh, date underscore 2 backup like that. So if there is anything wrong means, so I can restore from here. This is the file we are taking the backup. Okay, so now I am doing the nullifying this file. Okay, so if you cat that file means nothing, we can't see nothing content, right? So now I am pressing the up arrow before entering the command. Previously, what are the commands we have entered? That one we can see by the up arrow or else history command. Okay, I am doing the up arrow. Okay, this is the command we have. If we press up arrow, it will give the previously entered command. Okay, up arrow and down arrow for the below command. I'll explain clearly. If you type history, this is the command we have executed previously. This is the command I want. Okay, if I press up arrow, it will give the history and cat known host. Okay, cat known host and then the nullify command and then ll command and then the copy backup copy command and and then once again ll command. You got my point, right? Yeah, if you press up arrow, it will give what are the commands we have entered previously like that. So I am executing the 45 command. Here you can see 45 command. It will ask multiple questions because we have nullified the we have erased the file known host file. It will give entered. It will ask lots of questions. 1 minute. See, to authenticate the target server established, this is the key we have to use like that we are using. Okay, yes, and we have to type the password. Okay, if you cat the known host file, if you cat the known host file, it will give the this entry now. Okay, okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm just you have to understand why the known ghost file is for like that. I'm explain known ghost especially for the records of the previous connectivities, previous established connections. Okay, no, no, no. What are the servers we have previously connected, right? For example, we have connected this server previously. Yeah. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, we are in target server. 1 minute. Yeah, if we cat the known host means we can see only one entry, which is by the target server name. Okay, I think. Okay, it is taking. I think in the cast etc file, it not considering a case sensitive. Okay, okay. ஆமா இது வந்துட்டு எடுத்துக்கல பட் சில 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 நேம்ல அந்த யூசர் நேம் இருக்குல்ல அதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு கேஸ் சென்சிட்டிவ் தான். இஃப் யூ செக்னா யூசர் நேம்னா அதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு கேஸ் சென்சிட்டிவ் தான். ஓகே, இப்போ வந்துட்டு நம்ம வந்துட்டு எஸ்எஸ்ஹெச்னா இன்னும் எப்படி ஹவ் வி ஹவ் டு கனெக்ட் அதெல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுட்டோம், ரைட்? வி நோ, ரைட்? ஹவ் டு கனெக்ட் த சர்வர், டார்கெட் சர்வர், ரைட்? ஐ கிவிங் தி ஆக்சஸ், யூ கேன் ட்ரை டு கனெக்ட். ஓகே, ஒன்ஸ் அகைன். 1 minute. Change directory. Okay, mobile. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. If need, I have in my room, I have three more laptop. I mean, totally three laptops. If need, you can take it. Okay, so you can try to execute from there. Okay, if need, you can collect tomorrow. Where you? Okay, tomorrow you can collect. Okay, you can try to execute from there. I can give the access. Okay, by the screen, I think we can give Google Meet on Meet. Yeah, yeah, நான் இப்போ நான் சேவ் தர்றேன் ஒரே நிமிஷம். இல்ல 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 நோ 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 பார்கவி நோ டிஸ்டர்ப். உங்க சைடுல அது ஆக்சஸ் கேட்க முடியுமான்னு பாருங்க. இங்க வந்துட்டு தெரியலையே. ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. ஐ திங்க் லேப்டாப் நீடு. சரி ஓகே பார்கவி, இன்னைக்கு வந்துட்டு நம்ம எப்படி வந்துட்டு கனெக்ட் பண்றதுன்னு தெரிஞ்சிட்டோம். ஓகேவா? ஃப்ரம் தி சோர்ஸ் சர்வர் டு டார்கெட் சர்வர். ஓகே, we have to see, we the bottom of the class, we can see, we know the target server name, target user name. Okay, target server name, username, IP we need any. Okay, then only we able to connect uh, from the source server. Okay, I will share the file. Okay, we can see tomorrow how to connect the passwordless authentication. Okay, for that one you need, if need you can connect the laptop. Okay, I will share the file now. 1 minute, 1 minute. Where I saved? Where I saved? Okay, 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 okay. ஒரே நிமிஷம் ஒரே நிமிஷம். No issues. Okay, Linux downloads. Actually, these are the basic. I will share the what is source server, what is target server. We should know the IP or host name of the target server. We should know the username of the target server. Okay, these four things we need. Even if the details are there, okay, username of the target server, same on password. Okay, some of the time we are not able to connect due to the file permission. That one we can discuss tomorrow because that will be different topic. Okay, file permission also will be Linux is strict compared to Windows. It will not take anything. If the file permission should be 700 like that, I will explain tomorrow what are the file permissions, default permission for the SSH and below SSH directories like that. Okay, these are the bottom lines today. Bottom lines today. Okay, I will giving this one. Okay, we can't attach. You know how to attach the file. You know, right? Bhargavi, you can ping me your mail ID or mail ID. I will forward the text file. That one. Yeah, now itself I will forward to you. Okay. You can ping. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Orange. Orange. Okay. 1 minute. That is not. Okay, Bhargavi, we can discuss the meeting. Okay, I will share the same time we can connect for the tomorrow. Okay, I will make my lab ready tomorrow for. No, no, you just welcome. Bye. Everybody, yeah, at, save it.